The asterisk Mercy's Hand asterisk drifted silently through the darkness of interstellar space, its white hull reflecting the distant starlight. Captain Lisa Reed stood at the viewport, her gray eyes scanning the void ahead. The medical frigate had been en route to the Proxima colony for 3 standard days, carrying vital vaccines for an outbreak of Rigelian fever. "Captain, we have multiple contacts emerging from warp," First Officer Tom Davis reported, his voice tense. 6 vessels. Configuration matches Haelor Empire warships. Lisa's jaw tightened. The Haelor were an expansionist species, 6-limbed arthropods with a rigid caste society and territorial ambitions that frequently brought them into conflict with human settlements. But the asterisk Mercy's Hand asterisk was clearly marked as a medical vessel, protected under the Galactic Concordat. "Open communications," she ordered. "Make sure our medical status is broadcasting on all frequencies." Before Davis could comply, the ship shuddered violently. Warning klaxons blared throughout the vessel. "They've locked a tractor beam on us," the helmsman shouted. "We're being pulled toward the lead cruiser." Lisa gripped the edge of the console. "This is a violation of the Concordat. We're a medical frigate on a humanitarian mission." A harsh, clicking voice filled the bridge. "Human vessel, you are trespassing in Haelor space. Your ship and cargo are now property of the Empire. Resistance will result in immediate destruction." "This isn't Haelor space," Lisa protested. "We're in the neutral zone, and we're protected under Article 7 of the Silence." The Haelor commander interrupted. "Your species' concept of neutrality is irrelevant. Prepare to be boarded." Lisa turned to her crew, mind racing. "Everyone, remain calm. Dr. Reynolds, secure the patients. Davis, send an emergency beacon to Fleet Command." "Already done, Captain," Davis replied grimly. Within minutes, the boarding party arrived. Haelor soldiers in gleaming carapace armor swarmed through the airlocks, their mandibles clicking with excitement at the prize they'd seized. They herded the crew into the mess hall, chitinous appendages gripping plasma rifles. The Haelor boarding commander, distinguished by the red markings on his armor, approached Lisa. "You will provide access to your cargo holds immediately." Lisa stood firm, her posture betraying none of the fear she felt. "Commander, I must inform you that this ship carries Class X medical supplies and quarantine pathogens. Your boarding action has potentially compromised containment protocols." The commander's compound eyes flickered with what might have been irritation. "Your deceptions are pitiful. Our intelligence indicates this vessel carries advanced weaponry disguised as medical equipment." "Your intelligence is wrong," Lisa replied. "We're carrying vaccines for the Rigelian fever outbreak at Proxima Colony. Nothing more." "We shall see," the commander clicked, gesturing to his soldiers. "Search the cargo bays. Find the weapons." As the boarding party dispersed, Dr. James Reynolds approached Lisa quietly. "Captain, they don't understand what they're dealing with. Lab 3 contains the live Rigelian fever samples we're using to manufacture the vaccines." Lisa's blood ran cold. Rigelian fever was harmless to humans. Their immune systems naturally produced antibodies against it. But for species with exoskeletons like the Haelor, it was devastating, causing their shells to soften and deteriorate rapidly. "We need to warn them," she whispered, but already alarms were sounding from the ship's lower decks. The first infected Haelor soldier stumbled back into the mess hall 20 minutes later, his limbs trembling uncontrollably. "Something's wrong," he chittered frantically to his commander. The containment unit broke. A liquid spilled. The commander rounded on Lisa, mandibles flaring in threat. "What have you done?" "I tried to tell you," she answered calmly. "This is a medical ship. We carry diseases to study and cure them. Your soldier has been exposed to Rigelian fever. For your species, it's fatal without treatment." Panic spread through the Haelor boarding party as 2 more soldiers showed symptoms. The commander's posture changed from threatening to uncertain. "You have cure." "We have vaccines and treatments," Dr. Reynolds interjected, "but they're calibrated for human application. We would need to modify them for Haelor physiology." The commander's appendages twitched in agitation. "Do it." Within hours, the situation aboard the captured frigate had reversed completely. The Haelor soldiers were quarantined in the medical bay, their armor discarded as Dr. Reynolds and his team worked frantically to adapt the human vaccines for Haelor use. The Empire cruisers maintained their position, but no additional boarding parties were sent. Lisa received a tight beam communication from the Haelor fleet commander, his tone notably less arrogant than before. Captain Reed, our boarding action was, perhaps hasty, the commander admitted reluctantly. The Empire requests your medical assistance in this matter. Of course, Lisa replied, suppressing a grim smile. The Mercy's Hand never refuses those in need, even those who seize our ship illegally. 3 days later, as the last of the treated Haelor soldiers returned to their vessels, Lisa received a formal communication from the Haelor High Command. The message was brief. The Empire acknowledged the neutral status of the medical frigate, offered reparations for the boarding action, and requested ongoing dialogue regarding medical exchange programs. As the Haelor ships warped away, Davis joined Lisa at the viewport. "Not how I expected this to end," he remarked. Lisa nodded thoughtfully. "Sometimes the most powerful weapons are the ones you never intended to use." She turned away from the viewport, heading back to the bridge. "Set course for Proxima Colony. We still have vaccines to deliver." The Mercy's Hand resumed its journey, its white hull once again peaceful against the backdrop of stars. Behind it, the Haelor Empire had learned a costly lesson, that in the vastness of space, not all power comes from the barrel of a gun, and some ships are dangerous precisely because of what they're trying to save, not what they're trying to destroy.